on an adventure. We're at the Wekiva Springs State Park, and we're going to go explore some of the Florida wildlife. There's plants and animals and trees, lots of things to explore and see. Let's see what we find today. Ooh, I got a bug flying around my face. Well, as long as we don't bother them, they won't bother us. They're just checking me out. Ooh, that kind of tickled. All right, let's go see what we find. Oh, look at this path. See all these, lots of trees. These look like saw palmetto coming up. Some Florida saw palmetto. And in the distance, we're about to go in to see some longleaf pine trees. You chew on the needles of the longleaf pine tree, the leaves are good for vitamin C. Tastes a little citrusy too. See, look at those tall trees. Yeah, tall longleaf pine trees. Oh, we got a pink flower here. Looks a little fuzzy. Like it's fur. Let's see if we can get some better. Oh, I got some plants sticking to me. Okay. Let's keep going down our path. Can you walk with me? Can you take some steps? Watch my feet. Right, left, right. Oh, look at that. What's that? That looks like a little cricket or cicada. We had a little hopping noise. Oh, wow. Flitter, flutter. Okay. Oh, and here's a bench. We need to sit down. Whew. Gotta rest up. And we gotta drink water. All right. Gonna pause it here. All right, now, as I was taking my drink of water, I noticed a nice tall longleaf pine that looked really neat. It was a little curvy, and it looks like it got struck by lightning or some sort of black spot on it. I'm not sure if it's easy to see with this camera, but I've got my Explorer Adventure hat on, keep the shade on my face. It's bright and sunny today in Florida, and got a drink of water, all set to go. Okay, let's see. You can hear more of those cicada bugs. Here's a bird in the distance. Nice peaceful day. What else do we see? Oh, here's some ferns. Look at those nice fern leaves. Oh, they're so green. They got a little yellowish tint to them. All the native plants and animals serve a purpose, and they help out the whole ecosystem. An ecosystem is a grouping of plants, wildlife in a certain area. And there are different ecosystems even on this trail. There's lots of different kinds of ecosystems, different groupings of plants, animals, trees. And they all help each other out. And they work together so each one of them can grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, wow. Kind of makes you feel a little small being around all these big trees. Huh. Let's see, I guess we're following the white path now. Oh, it's so fun to see all these new things. Oh, what's this plant? There's some plants here. It's like a ground covering of some type. I bet that's yummy for some of the animals to munch on. You never know what you're going to see on your wildlife trips. You can always make a journal and write down all of the things that you see and take pictures and document and write down the plants that you see on your walks and your hikes. It's fun to be an explorer, and it's fun to help out nature too. Oh, I see some passion flower. These are really, really pretty plants. I like these flowers. They're kind of crazy. I'm going to take a picture of that while we're talking there. There's two of them. Boy, what luck. Gotta see them. Get to see them. They're kind of viney, and they vine around this tree here, and it's squiggly. Passion flower. Pretty neat, huh? Hey, we talk about plants and how they're nice and help out the ecosystem, but we have to be careful too. There's some plants that are actually poisonous, and they make our skin itch when we touch them. So all we have to do is we know which plants are safe to touch and which plants we don't touch. One thing to remember is if you count the leaves. If you count the leaves on a plant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaves of 5, give high five. Leaves of 3, let it be. So all you have to do is count the leaves. So we're going to do that right now. Hold on, okay? As you can see, this plant has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's actually 5 points. That's actually not 5 leaves. The leaves are this is actually just 1 leaf. But if you look, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. You're safe. You can touch this. This is give high five, but be gentle. You can touch it, and it's fine for your skin. If I come across any poison ivy, that's a plant that has leaves of 3, and you want to leave that one alone. But this is actually 1 leaf that has 5 points. See? So that one's safe to touch. Now this is an example of a leaf that has 1, 2, 3 points. Now this leaf is I think it's 1 leaf. So it's not 3 leaves, it's just 1 leaf. It's not poison ivy, but Mama's just going to leave it alone just in case. Because it's easier to look at the leaves and how many points there are than it is to see if there's poison ivy or not. So once you're familiar with poison ivy and what's not poison ivy, we can start touching plants that are safe. But for now, this is a 1, 2, 3 points, so we're just going to leave that one alone. Here's an example of a plant that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. Can you count them with me? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves on this plant. So this is one that you can touch because it's 5. You see these little notches? Kind of looks a little bit like poison ivy with the notches, but because there's 5 leaves, it's safe. That's blowing around me. It almost looks like there's fairies that are flying. It's pretty magical looking. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it very well, but look at that one. It's just flying around, floating. Now, these will grow new dandelions in other places because they're carrying the seeds. So it's carrying the seeds to new places so that it can grow new dandelion. I'm gonna try to go slowly so I don't